Welcome to my 5th creator contest. At the end of Glorious Fortress, the level I made that's in the Gauntlets, there's a crystal with a painting behind it. This painting shows 6 separate crystals around a center one. This center crystal is referencing the crystal at the end of my other level, the Cellar path. My original plan was to make 5 other levels where the player collects a crystal at the end of each one, but these take literally hundreds of hours to make, and as time's gone on, I just have other projects I want to do more. That's where you come in. I wanted to do a contest for 50,000 subscribers, since that would be CC5, but since I missed that, I'm doing it for 55,555, still fitting.
Sorry, turns out I was actually a little late to that as well. I was taking a lot of time going back and forth with Voxicat to make this thumbnail. It just ended up taking a while, but very cool thumbnail. Thanks to Voxicat for this. Go subscribe to them. I don't know if you've heard of them. They made some kind of unknown levels.
Here's how the contest works, and it's a bit unconventional. I'm treating this like a gauntlet. If you don't know what a gauntlet is, they're level packs in Geometry Dash with some kind of theme. Official ones made by the game's creator that give the player special rewards. Update 2.2 added lists, kinda like an unofficial gauntlet. Creators can make their own lists, and some of them can even get rated, giving players special rewards for beating them. Your task is to make a level between Easy Demon to Insane Demon difficulty. This level should be in a more cartoony art style similar to Glorious Fortress or the Cellar path. Essentially just copy Subwoofer style and you should be good. Anyway, the point of the level is that it should fit in with Glorious Fortress and Cellar path. Next, your level should have a theme to it. It should take place in a location. That could be an icy mountain, a scorching desert, a dangerous jungle temple, anything you can come up with. It just has to be a themed location. At the end of your level, you will put a crystal with this same shape and a different color. Don't worry about using the same color as other entries. If that happens, I'll just have one of the winners change their color. Now here's the weird part. The way I'll be judging these. I will choose levels based on how good they are, but I'm also making sure I choose a variety of difficulties. It's just like a gauntlet contest. If you see a lot of people going for a certain difficulty, your chances might be better if you go for a less common one. Prioritize making your level good, though, that's gonna matter the most. In summary, make a level between Easy Demon to Insane Demon difficulty. Make this level in a similar style to Glorious Fortress or the Cellar path. And your level should have a crystal that looks something like this, that the player takes for themselves. The color should be different, though. Other rules include: you may only use a song on Newgrounds or in the GD Music library, just like you would with a Gauntlet contest. Your level should be traditional type and not platformer. Want to keep it consistent. You may use up to 80,000 objects for every minute your level is long. You may not use more than 300,000 objects. If you use a lot of objects, please make a good low detail mode. Really quick, I thought I should mention, to actually test how effective your low detail mode is, if you don't have a device to try that on, just go to Graphics, Advanced, unlock FPS, set this to something ridiculously high, show FPS, and now you can see it doesn't go up to the value I set. It's barely reaching 2,000. That's because that's as many frames as my game is able to render. You can see how many frames your level gets when you play it. As you can see, I'm getting around 300 frames in the first part of Glorious Fortress because there's a lot of objects and stuff. If I were to play with low detail mode, then ultra low detail mode, I'm getting almost 2,000 frames, so it makes a big difference. And that's how I test my LDMs. Obviously these FPS values are going to be different depending on your computer, but I think change of scene is probably a pretty good benchmark. If your level performs about as good as change of scene, then I think that will be good enough for the LDM, although the more frames, the better, honestly. Solos are preferred, but collabs of up to 4 people are allowed. That won't affect your score, I just like solos. Keep your levels PG, I guess. Sorry, Devin. Levels will be judged on 1. How fun the gameplay is. 2. How nice and polished the level looks. 3. How well the style fits Glorious Fortress and Cellar path. 4. How strong the theming is. And 5. Just the overall experience and atmosphere. Don't just make a level that looks good, make a level that feels alive. Some tips on how to do this are: do a good job of matching the song you use, its overall energy and all the little details. Include atmospheric details that build your world and strengthen your theme. Include the appropriate amount of energy and motion for each part. A calm part of the level shouldn't have a lot of fast movements or pulses, while an intense part should probably have a lot more of those. And contrast your parts together while keeping them in theme. An example of how to do this is just opening up a tight closed-in part to a vast open one. There's a lot of ways to do this, just focus on opposites really. I'll probably get some other people to help judge these, but I haven't chosen anyone yet. All entries are due 10 months from this video, so you have plenty of time. The best 5 entries, as long as the difficulty is varied, will be placed in a list I make along with Glorious Fortress and the Cellar path. But there's other prizes too. When it comes to the other prizes, varied difficulty won't be taken into account, so these could be different levels. This is based purely off the best entries. The first place winner will win $100. I know there's been some contests going around where the winner gets $1,000, but I'm not that rich. Second place will get $50, third $30, and fourth and fifth will both get $10 each. A $200 budget should be low enough to not kill me. If you have any questions or want to share progress, join my Discord server in the description. I'll be making a channel just for this contest. Don't submit your entries in my Discord server though. All entries should be submitted with the form linked both in the description and the pinned comment. No matter how good your entry is, it can't win if you don't put it here, so please do. Also, really quick, forgot to mention, you can submit more than one entry into the form, but only one entry per creator will be considered for the results. If it's a collab, it'll just be whoever uploaded the level. Anyway, just wanted to say that. Frequently asked questions will be in the description and the pinned comment. A summary of the rules will also be in the description. Best of luck to anyone entering. Have a good one.